Now?
Yeah. Now we're good.
Hello, friends and family.
Hello, children.
What's going on, little children? Get around. We got stars for you.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening? Ike from Flipside Music. I am here with
Dylan.
DeLeon. And welcome to What the F.A.Q.
Watch out, Captain Ziggs.
Thursday, guitar prime time. We started off at 4 o'clock, have a whole bunch of fun doing some cool stuff. Then we handed it off to our buddies over at Texas Toast Guitars. And then over to Dylan at Dylan Talks Tone. This isn't Dylan Talks Tone.
Yeah.
This is Dylan.
I also talk tone.
This is Dylan Talks.
Yeah, I talk shit and tone.
Oh, now we're not monetized. Oh, no, we haven't.
No, we get one. We get one for the first minute or what. They eased it up. It's not as bad as it used to be. Yeah.
Well, it's smart. I mean, some people just curse. Leave us alone.
Yeah, it's the well, I was gonna say it's the major ones. I think you get like one F in the first like 5 minutes maybe before it gets dinged, and then it's
everybody's nice reverb.
Oh, reverb.
How do you to your
Oh,
faces?
you know what? Here, let me.
Do we have reverb in this thing?
Let me make sure I didn't fuck up the.
Well, there goes our 1F for the start. Is there reverb, folks? Let us know. If not,
there we go.
All right, we're reverb-less now?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Ziggy.
Zig he doesn't wait a second.
No, he doesn't. He's like, this is my spot now.
Hi, buddy. You got hot breath. You got hot breath,
He
buddy.
does have hot breath.
All right, so let's say hello to everybody. I think we went through all the stuff. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Hello, pal.
He's just a happy little boy.
That's right. Let's see who we got in here. Dastardly Dave's in here. Paul McNary, what's happening, buddy? We got Brad Guitar Miller's in here.
Oh, we got a lot of.
We got Doc is in here. Brian Duncan.
Got the Coomster.
Jeff Egan. Nice.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks in here.
Ben Coombs, our preferred Canadian YouTuber.
Yeah, which I'm actually going to be on his show next week, or next Sunday. Sorry, so not next week, but this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, very
27th.
cool.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, I think
cool.
I'll probably just stay here and do it because it's set up.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's already set
all
up.
the
So
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, Eric Lutinger, right? Did I get that? Say that right?
Yeah.
Lutinger? Yeah. He's in the house, which is awesome. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So Ben tested out the LPD power
Oh yeah.
pedal. I got to call.
So yeah, I
Lawrence.
guess.
I got to. Yeah.
Did you like it, Ben? Because I was honestly, I'm pretty curious about it.
Hey, Sean's here too. What's happening, man?
Oh yeah, hey Sean. Yeah,
We got
a
a
lot
full
of the-
boat.
yeah,
we
we
got
got
a
a
full
lot of
boat
the-
today.
yeah. Once Darrell shows up, we'll have a full crew.
It must have been all that extra watching we got last week. Well, we did the Ross pedals obviously last week because most of you guys were here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Still didn't get to try the fuzz. Obviously, those sold out before I even came in.
Yeah.
But
So we gotta get
yeah.
we gotta get a lot of stuff from VHS.
Oh, JHS. Yeah.
JHS. We're out of a lot of their stuff right now. But yeah, we got a pretty good amount of watch hours for us. I
Yeah.
thought. So that was pretty good. This week we are going, as you can tell. Oh, do we have we don't have the thing.
I don't know what thing.
The hoop.
Yeah, we do.
Not-
Yeah,
Where is it?
It's above my head.
Oh, it's because the live dealy pop is up there.
Yeah.
Actually, I love this behind it.
Let me-
That is excellent.
Yeah.
That is an excellent thing. Once we get it.
Yeah,
over
I
in the
kind of want to
fancy-
keep. I kind of want to keep it because like it's.
I think
yeah.
so too. I think we
Yeah.
got to do the fancy setup over there.
Yeah.
When we get the fancy setup, we'll do it over there.
Yeah. That way we always have our Lord and Savior looking over our shoulders.
Right.
So.
Lemmy would have appreciated us being fancy.
Exactly. Pinkies up.
Yeah, we'll just get a little bottle of Jack and put it next to there, and hopefully it doesn't offend everybody.
Right.
You know, oh no, there's alcohol in the thing.
There's an alcohol.
Yeah. We'll just put a little bottle of Jack and a little bottle of Coke. The
Yeah,
drink,
just a little.
The drink, not the other stuff. Can't do that stuff. This is a family show. What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying. Like it works sometimes. It worked on mine.
I don't know if this
You're
is
supposed to
I
keep
don't know if this
talking
is
so nobody
I'm
notices.
like, I don't know if this is entertaining for
You're
you guys.
supposed
but
to.
This,
No, you're
this
supposed
is wonderful
to,
watching Dylan
You're supposed
struggle.
to keep talking while so nobody notices.
Just keep talking nonsense. So Jeff asks, are you guys get the UA 1176 pedal yet? Not yet. They're on order. I think we got 2 or 3 of each one of them coming in. I have to follow up because I thought we would have had them by now, so I want to see what the holdup is. The last order I hope they didn't send it to the old place. So
Which, yeah, probably
is
was the case
possible
because a lot of things have been ending up.
we've
over
had a
there.
few people send stuff that I've had to intercept.
Yeah. I think things have moved a bit.
Yeah. So I've had to intercept a few things since we've moved.
Yes.
Just because some people can't seem to update their systems, or
Well, I
we
feel like
forgot-
different departments at different companies don't talk to each other. Is
Oh,
what I think
that's
it is.
100% accurate. So here's a lot of fun. You know, having called Comcast 4 times to get them to turn off
Oh yeah.
the other phones.
After telling us that that's the one thing that you'd have to do to get service over here, when
Yeah.
that was not the case.
Yeah, it's been a challenge with Comcast. It was a bit of a challenge with, and I'm not picking on them. So
No.
Ryan, if you watch this, I'm not picking on you, bud. Like ADT has been a process too. Who else has been a process that's been a pain in the ass?
Well, FedEx, we can't.
Oh,
You know, 'cause
FedEx.
of our, our
Oh,
pickups
that's
and
probably the
yeah.
worst. They're probably top of the list.
Yeah.
Okay, so not like you guys care, but whatever.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I was just
radio,
saying.
yeah, radio. What's going on with radio?
I thought you had ordered it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, we
All
haven't
right,
seen that yet.
Dave.
That's
I will
another
follow
one
up
that,
on-
like,
radio. I don't know what's going on there.
well, that one I'm hoping didn't get. I don't know why it would have. I'm hoping it didn't get sent back. You know.
I hope so too.
Well-
Hey, Dave, I'll check it out. So after this, I will get my emails going. But FedEx, yeah, I obviously it's very important that we get our pickups done
Yes.
because we send stuff out all over the place.
Well,
Every
yeah.
day.
If enough of it adds up, sometimes it doesn't
It's-
fit in the vehicle correctly.
Right,
So
it's a
Yeah.
lot. It can be a lot of stuff, and depending on the vehicle,
Yes.
you know, he's got a
Well, I can
SUV.
fit. Yeah, I was gonna
I'm-
say I can fit a lot, but like what was nuts was like we had enough that like I had to.
those 2 amplifiers.
Yeah, I had to
4
Tetris
guitars.
the shit out of that one. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like 2
Yeah.
amps, 4 guitars, and a whole bunch of nonsense
Yeah.
on that last order. But then, if I drive the van, it's no big deal. We could take the van. But if I drive the Jeep, I mean, I can get a couple postage stamps and a
Right.
few small boxes, and that's about where all we're going. Anyway, so of course, FedEx is my first thing that I would,
Address.
address because we need that.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of part of daily operations.
So I called because I called my so-called rep, and she goes, "Oh, well, I don't do that stuff. You got to call customer service." And I'm like, "Well, that sounds
She's like, I basically just passed the buck.
right. Yeah. Great buck passer."
Yes.
And and so I go, okay. So I call customer service. They said they're going to do it. This is when we just we're moving right before we're moving, just to make sure everything's square. And then our guy doesn't show up. Luckily enough, our guy is the same guy that at the other place because we're so close. Then he goes on vacation, and then the route manager comes in, and we told him, yeah, we got to make sure we're here. We have a pickup schedule and blah, blah, blah. That gets all effed up. And so literally today,
Yeah.
at like 11 o'clock this morning, they call to confirm
After
that we've
yeah.
moved.
4 going on 5 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 5 weeks later, that we've moved, and to confirm the address. I'm like, I've done this. I've probably called FedEx 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why, because the last time I called, I was so pissed. And I go, wait a minute, I've called a number of times and nobody has changed the information? Yeah, no. And I go, well, what did they do? Like, who? So anyway, lots of good times.
Yes.
So I will check on those orders and see that they are on their way to us.
Yes. Oh, Terry rejoined us. Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry, what's up? Who else? Somebody else? Carla
Yep.
jumped in. Janice
Janice.
Lala is
Hey,
here.
Janice.
Very cool. Guitar Man 45.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, so today we are going to be looking at.
Yeah, I just pulled a few from Old Blood Noise Endeavors. They essentially, for anybody who's not familiar with them, they are kind of an offshoot from Walrus. Essentially, if I understand correctly, it was basically 2 of the former builders over at Walrus that basically decided they wanted to get a little weirder and kind of go out on their own. So they started another company. So I think they're also in that Norman, Oklahoma area, which is kind of a suburb of the Oklahoma City area. So they're not too far from us. I mean, technically, just south a bit. But yeah, they're not too far. They're down kind of with like Keeley, Walrus, Old Blood Noise. They're all kind of in that same little hub down there, which is pretty cool. So even though they're not local, I still feel like they're close enough that it's almost local.
Fair
it feels local-y, sort of.
8-hour drive away or more.
Yeah, and I would say they're one of our favorite companies that I don't think we've ever really. I mean, we've probably tried like maybe one or two when like a new one comes out, but we've never really gone kind of through the list. And since we got the reverse in, I figured we may as well give them a shot. So
give her a shot.
Yeah. So we'll play with that one, and then we just have the Black Fountain, the Fault, which the Fault's pretty cool. They bill it more as like their preamp overdrive. It's kind of in that Klon family, but it has a 3-band EQ, so it's a little more flexible than like your typical Klon. And then we also have the Float, which we'll see what we get out of that. Jake is really good at using it. I'm not so great at using it, so we'll see what happens. We'll probably just get some weird noises, but it'll be fun.
Let them know what it does. What is it?
It's basically 2 envelope filters, but you can also tie those filters to different modulation that they have going. So you can kind of get this like envelope filter that's activated based on how you're playing, but then you can have another one that's kind of triggering off of that, which is modulation based. So you could have like a weird swirling filter that's kind of always going on at its own time, and then you can have one that's reacting purely off of what you're playing, or you can have the 2 together. So
it's a lot.
It's
a lot of.
It's a lot of filtering. It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot of bits.
Yeah. But honestly, envelope filters I feel like are. I don't know, for people that don't want to necessarily get like a wah pedal, and if you don't want to necessarily get into like phasers, chorus, any of the other typical modulation stuff, I think filters are probably the most interesting. Honestly, probably period, because just in terms of like it's the only thing that truly reacts 100% off of like your picking dynamics and all that. So to me, like it's a different animal compared to like all the other pedals out there. But I think they're really cool. So yeah, we'll get nice and weird with that stuff. Did you already remind people about Guitar BQ? Since we may as well kind of keep doing it until it happens.
Sinks in. Okay, so September 2nd, we're having a Guitar BQ as like the grand reopening.
Yes.
New shop opening store thing, extravaganza. Our buddy Jimmy's going to come down. He's going to do some barbecues for us, pulled pork and some sides. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
We are also going to pull some guitars and gear we've had kind of laying around, and we're going to do, a bit of an outdoor Harbor Freight type sale for that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we got like some mandolin cases that we've had for like 8 years.
Just stuff we found in the move that were that was a good reminder. Like, hey, we probably need to get rid of this kind of thing.
The massive amount of mandolins we sell per year, which is none.
Copious amounts of mandolins. Yeah.
Maybe one if we have one not come in used, which usually doesn't happen. It's about as likely as a banjo.
Right.
Anyway, so we're going to have some of that stuff, and then we are going to do a sale on stuff. All sorts of stuff. Sorts of stuff.
All sorts of stuff other than consignment, but all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So not on consignment stuff, but all sorts of stuff.
All being a very operative word there.
Right. So later on this week, if you are not part of our email list, you should get on that, okay? Because we are going to probably send out an email letting people know that everything is going to be on sale on that Saturday. There might be special deals with some shipping and this and that's and the other thing. So it'll be pretty cool. We'll let you know. If you're local in Denver, absolutely come down here. We don't know what we're going to do yet because, of course, we're kind of sliding in. It's like, shit, it's 9 days. We need to get this done. So kind of going to slide in on a banana peel on this adventure, but that's what happens because it actually is taking us longer to get things in place than we actually thought.
Well, it's like a house. It's like when you move a house, like first 2 weeks, you're like, man,
we've gotten so much done.
Killed it on the progress, and then like the last 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, it's been like hard fought for every little bit of space we've kind of unraveled or unveiled.
Yeah, well, there's so many boxes of stuff and so
Right.
many things. We're like, do we keep this? Do we not? What are we doing? So, in finding spaces for all the things.
It's like, if we get rid of it, are we just gonna buy it again? What's it gonna? Yeah.
Right. So, I'm building shelves today, and Sunday I'm going to be building a gondola type thing, not one you would have in Venice.
A gondola.
It-
A gondola.
It's more of a shelfy bit, but yeah. So anyway, Guitar BQ, September 2nd. If you're in Denver, come down. Sales on stuff. We want to move some gear.
Yeah, so if you've had your eye on anything in particular that's, that you haven't necessarily pulled the trigger on,
This is the weekend.
Yeah, just ask us about it. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, this is the weekend. Like I said, no consignment, because that's not ours technically.
Yes.
So we can't do any sales on there, but we are going to be doing some sales on pretty much all, most everything here at the shop, and we will at least be discussing prices.
Yes.
We're at least open for some discussions.
Yes.
Yes, thoughtful and open discussions. Oh, I heard like buzzing.
Also known as bartering, if you guys
Right.
want to get a little bartering going.
Here's a box of apples. What can you give me? I would like to have a 20-foot XLR cable. Those
It's like, one
Those are
apple
lovely.
only works to about every half inch of cable here, so.
Are those Granny Smiths?
Or those Fujis. Yeah.
I do like the Honeycrisp.
Um,
All right, so
Yeah,
that's
I
it
think
for
that's
the
pretty
Guitar
much it.
BQ,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. That's your public service announcement.
yeah, I figure we may as well remind everybody at least the next two, because I think we have one more stream before the actual event, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're going to have performances. We're probably going to try to get some stuff set up. We might try to see if we could do a jam. We're going to let some people know. If people want to jam, they can. I don't know. We're going to try to see if we can get somebody to play acoustic guitar or something.
Yeah.
At least for a few hours. The last
That or
few weeks
if
have
the
jumped-
cloud, I was gonna say, if the cloud catcher guys happen to all show up at the same time,
That'd be cool.
try to get them to at least do a song.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like I said, we don't even know because the last few weeks have gone by so fast. I kind of just popped my head up and I'm like, oh shit, we need to do something. This might be cutting it close. Anyway, hey, Jacob and the Ghost is here. He
Sweet.
said Old Blood Noise is his favorite pedal company.
It is, yeah. He actually was kind of what was reminding me of it, because we sold the last of the slider choruses to him last week. So, yeah, so at least we have a couple of the reverses left, but I at least wanted to mess with those before they're gone, because they're the reverses actually selling pretty quick already. So,
All right, well let's fire this thing up.
Yeah.
Now that we're already 20 minutes in, we just
No,
gotta
that's our
start telling
normal.
people. Yeah, we gotta start telling
first
people.
third is for talking.
This is for nonsense.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ziggy. You're okay. You can resettle. You tuned? I think I still need to tune, so I'll swap you a cable for a tuner.
Tuna. There's that guy.
There. What do you want to start with? So, yeah, basically we've got filter, drive, delay, and weirdness delay.
Why don't we start out with the filtery bit?
Filter bit first?
How's that sound?
Okay.
Because we'll just go for the weird shit right
Order
now.
of operations?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we don't get blasted here.
Yeah, no blasting.
Oh, did I not get enough power? Oh, no, it's there. Okay. I forgot the
Is it
light.
deed?
No,
Is it deed?
the lights on the
Oh,
there.
wow.
Okay.
Is this our clean tone? Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we want to go clean tone, there's clean. For a second, I thought you were about to start playing VGs. Alright, there's a clean-esque tone.
Kleenex.
So we'll do
Kleenex
the right side first. So that's based on your playing.
Oh, Jake's in here. He said the float is great.
Well, yeah. Yeah, like I said, Jake is really good at using it. Like I said, I don't know much about it yet, so I'm kind of we'll see where we end up. just from the pickup change.
Yeah, leave that. We're kind of there.
Yeah.
Whoa. Bring back the woo.
I think attack it harder. There we go.
That's heavy though.
Like I said, I'm not the greatest.
Yeah, right there. Let's see what that does. Oh no, we lost it.
I didn't touch it. So that's what I'm saying. There we go.
Is it like a? I don't know this pedal very well.
So it's a filter, but like I said, it's tied to modulation, and
It says if you turn the rate all the way off, it's more.
more like an envelope. Okay,
It's
so let's
more like an envelope.
turn the rate. There you go. Oh, there we go.
Ziggy's like, what the?
What the hell was
is
that?
Shit.
All right, we'll go a little lower on the resonance, see if we get more of a. There it is.
Yeah, it's kind of like. I think you can mess with that for quite a while.
Oh, you can. Well, it is pretty nuanced. Like each little bit kind of has its own. I don't know what the last setting is. Oh, that one's also a signal. No, it's like a square wave. Yeah. So yeah, that first position is definitely more sensitive there.
Yeah.
All right, and then if we kick in the second side, it can get really weird.
Okay, that sounds. Now we're getting into some territory.
Then if you add rate, that's when you can start adding that second.
Well, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not the best at using it, but it is a pretty, in terms of filters, it is a very, very, very flexible one. It's just like I said, I think somebody who's a little more, I'm still kind of a novice with filters, to be honest, but
Right
that is
there's
pretty cool, though.
Right there. I mean, that kind of got a
Actually, it's
phase,
pretty cool, yeah.
kind of a phase.
Well, because I have the one kind of circulating, and then the other one's kind of just as is. Oh, you know what? I had one setting the other day that I really liked too. Let me see if I took a picture of it.
Dylan's got pictures of his of the settings. That's awesome.
There we
This
go.
guitar's killer too,
Yeah, this. Yeah, there we go. See, now I'll throw a little bit of that Black Fountain in there. Yeah. Oh, hey, Colin James made it. Cool, finally. Hey, Colin.
though. Hey, Colin, what's
I
happening,
feel like it's
man?
been forever since he was in the stream. That's actually really cool. It's weird, but it's cool. See, I love that one because it's like it's got the high note right above it, and you've got that low
Yeah,
warble
it's got-
beneath it. Yeah.
This is one of those things like you gotta play for one.
Yeah. That is really cool. I really like that. Actually, too, if we want to get real weird, let's see what the reverse does with some of that. Although that might make it really weird, but we'll see.
It could.
Jeez. Oh. That is definitely weird. Sort of sounds like an alien trying to play with you over latency. It's like it's. That's actually pretty cool, though. It's just weird, but it's cool. It's just weird. That is pretty weird. That's a good combo, though. Especially for just like a weird ambient space intro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like an odd thing, yeah.
That. Wow.
it's just like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the fact that we're
Like
not saying
exactly
anything, just
how
goes
much
through
did
it.
you take? Yeah.
Like this is definitely a mushroom on pizza kind of.
Well, and what's
kind of
funny is like it's infinitely fun to just sit there and move the slider.
You're the slide,
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, everything is just.
Yeah. So for anybody who wants to get really weird, is like basically, so not only does Old Blood Noise also have an expression slider that's individual that you can pair with these, but if you have any pedal that does like automated expression stuff, you can actually put it in there and have that, like, so if you wanted to set like a MIDI controller, if you wanted to set certain times for it to kind of do, basically what I was doing, you could program that via expression. So like if you wanted to have it actually do those things, you can.
That's pretty. That'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I was gonna say in a weird way it was more usable.
Intros and outros
Yeah.
could be really kind of fun to just come up with a lot of weird shit with that.
Yes. Like Geezer Butler always says, that people need something to get stoned to. So.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Colin just said you could hear it played in an outro.
Yeah.
It says Space Station number 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That was fun
pretty
though.
cool.
Yeah. All right, we can do something a little less weird and just throw maybe the let's do the fault into the
Right.
black fountain.
Ryan's like, how many space brownies is that?
At least 3. Okay, so the fault is just like I said, pretty normal overdrive. Has an extra gain stage. It's kind of Klon-esque. Here, we'll put it in kind of neutral. Yeah, as long as we're not clipping.
See, I'm still on that shit. Oh, that feels like what the last 3 weeks of. That sounded like what the last 3 weeks has felt
like.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
That's a good combo.
That's a lot of fun.
It is. Yeah, that's
So
why I like Old
very-
Blood Noise. Like they're usable, but they can get weird. So it's like
Yeah.
you get the best of both with them. Whereas like some companies stop like just this side of weird, and it's like they're
like,
willing to
eh.
embrace the weird.
Yeah.
But they're also like still very usable for certain things. Yeah.
And I've always liked the Black Fountain. I mean, we've been
Yeah.
had Old Blood Noise dealers for quite a while, and the Black Fountain has always been a really
Yeah.
fun pedal. I thought.
Yeah.
Fault doesn't get is gainy.
No, it's
it doesn't
definitely
get
more
super,
middle drive kind of. Yeah.
That could be an always on kind of thing. I could see it that way, used that way.
Well, I think it's a good one for anybody that uses a Klon style pedal that does need like, hey, you're in a bigger room, less bass, or you're in a smaller room, more bass. You know, whatever kind of room you're in, it would be a good way to dial it in. But and actually, speaking of the Black Fountain, let me see because I think we were mainly on the modern mode. I think the vintage mode gets a lot weirder with like the liquid part of it. Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
So these are all. So let them know what like Black Fountain is kind of.
So yeah,
based on.
Black
It's like
Fountain is a old oil can delay is what it's based on. So like the old oil can delays, essentially they used to through a mechanism it would essentially pipe in like your dry signal and then an affected signal, and that affected signal was actually going through a rotating can of oil, which gave it this very viscous kind of underwater kind of sound to it. So it just kind of muffled it and made it sound. It's kind of hard to describe other than just liquid. So that's why Old Blood Noise and Cattle and Bread, they do the Add an Echo. There's a few different companies that do like the oil can stuff, but it's probably like of the big family trees of Echo, it's probably the least explored, I would feel like.
Like I feel like I smell burning.
Unless it's our brains or something. I
It
think.
could certainly
Yeah.
be. You were like, no, that was before. Man.
Yeah. Like a little Chong moment. So yeah, right now we basically have the fluid part all the way up on the vintage setting. If we kick it into the original setting, yeah, there we go. So that's the one I'm a little more familiar with. It sounds a little more bubbly. Well, what's cool is you can go, especially with this guy, it's tap tempo, so you can go from like a real fast, kind of a slap back. Yeah, it's like a weird wiggly slap back. Yeah, you hear it? Yeah. It's like, and then if you kind of take it out a little further, it gets a little. Boom, doom, doom. Yeah, and then the modern mode is a little less affected. Kind of, you just want a little more like normal delay. That's what that setting is there for. And then if you pull the fluid back, you just get a little bit more of a classic kind of like, especially if you're doing the slap back thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Boom, doom, doom, doom.
Yeah, that's all. I always think that
Very
it's a
classic.
cool pedal.
Yes. It's a very classic, like, I think it's great if you love kind of 50s, 60s kind of stuff. It's a good delay with a lot of character, so yeah, it's very cool. And then, yeah, like I said, that original mode you can kind of set as more of a modern delay. less modulation on that one.
That sounds pretty cool. That's got a,
Yeah.
just keep going back to getting just weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole bunch of noisy stuff. You want to
Yes.
play a little bit because we're running?
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
So what do we got here? Spacey stuff, yeah. Telly sounds nice. Thanks, Janice. So this is a Reverend, by the way, Pete Anderson model.
Really cool one too.
It's very nice. It's got the wiggle stick. This one came in. We are Reverend dealers, as you guys know. And then this one came in, and well, you know, those of you that know me realize that Tellys are it's a weakness.
Yeah.
And Reverends are a weakness too, because I love Reverends. And this thing just played too well, and it's got a wiggle stick. I don't have a Telly with a wiggle stick, so
Yeah.
so here we are.
Guess I'll be pickless.
There you go, Pickless.
Oh, you got one. Thanks.
Hey, it's the Pickless Wonder. Oh, hey, that's not very nice. Hey, Arrington Hanson says hello. Albus.
That's really cool. Actually, that's a really good combo.
Yeah, that sounds good just on its own.
Yeah.
That's a nice little rig by itself.
Really is. You could actually go pretty far with that in terms of getting, like, you can get really weird and really practical all in one kind of just 4-pedal setup.
Yeah. This thing sounds great, though.
Yeah, it's a really fun.
Just a little bit of, like, not even too far, not too crazy with it. Yeah. It's just enough weirdness in the back end.
Right.
It's kind of cool.
That's so cool with the reverse. Yeah, I don't know. That is a cool. Yeah, that is really cool. All right. Well, yeah, that was a surprise because we didn't really change much from C to E, and I felt like that sounded really good without having to really tweak that much. So
no, well, that down tune though just brings a whole different
low end character.
Yeah, it just brings a whole different thing to the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From a standard tuning, so it just does a cool thing. I gotta get one.
Yeah.
I gotta get one of my guitars in C, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know which one though.
Well, we'll do Ike gets a Dooms, well, you have plenty of guitars for candidates, so we're gonna turn one of your guitars into a Doomstick. But yeah, I guess we're down to our last 5 minutes. Surprisingly, that was pretty quick.
Yeah, that
felt quick anyway.
So Brian says see y'all at TTG. So yeah, you guys go check out Texas Toast Guitars. They're going to be doing their thing next.
Yes.
And then after them, Dylan Talks Tone. So I hope you guys enjoyed, messing around with the old Blood Noise stuff. We need to make a graphic.
Yeah.
And I will do that right after this, and we'll throw that up.
Okay.
But do you guys have any questions while we're here? Anything? Oh, Doc said, "Where's the double cut? The double cutaway telly? It's still at my house, Doc."
Oh, like the one he gave you?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
It's still at the house. I'm still playing it, so I'll bring it in, and I'll show people. But it kind of hasn't left the house yet.
Yeah, you haven't premiered it yet.
It's a fun guitar to play, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been it's right there, and so I've been playing it. And I like it. My buddy Rob came over and played it. And he's like, "Man, this thing's fucking cool. Who built this thing?" Rob.
Yeah.
What's the story? And he enjoyed it. So
nice.
Guys like it, though.
Yeah.
So it's not in yet. Maybe next week we'll bring it in.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually I haven't brought the
off.
Explorer in for a while. I should bring that one. I've been playing that one again more.
I really love that Ibanez Arccore. I've been playing the shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
I've been playing the hell out of that thing.
That was a
lately,
good one.
too. So anyway. So I think we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Let's call it.
Yep, yeah, so one last reminder, Guitar BQ, September 2nd, Saturday. If you're not doing anything, swing by. We'll do one more stream before that. If you guys want anything, I guess leave it in the comments if you guys want anything in particular for the stream next week, because I'm not aware of anything new coming out. So if there's anything in particular you guys want us to kind of do, or even...
The UA stuff, if we get that in
if we got that in quick enough, then
if
yes.
we get that in, hopefully we'll have it by Thursday.
Yeah.
But we'll probably do that stuff.
Okay, then yeah, we can do that.
If not, I mean, if you guys have suggestions and there's stuff you want to see, obviously just let us know and we'll do the thing.
Yeah, and then I'll be over on Ben's show Sunday evening. I think it's like 6 or 7 our time. I'm not sure, what that ends up being for everybody else.
We're in Mountain Time, by the way.
Right. And he's in Ontario time, right?
What's that?
Was he in Ontario time?
Yeah, Canada.
Yes. Yeah, which is
is
that
East Coast Canada time?
That is East Coast. I didn't know if it was Central or not. Okay.
He's in East Coast Canada time.
Well, cool.
All right, well, we're going to sign off. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. This might something for you. Texas coming in on Thursday. Sweet. Oh.
Would that be a Texan?
We may have a Texan coming in on Thursday, which would be very cool. as long as it's not between 4 and 5 or roundabouts. So let me know time-wise. So anyway, we got to roll because you guys got to roll and go do your thing. Oh,
Yeah.
so Ben says 8 p.m. Eastern at Canucks with Guitars.
Yes.
Go check them out, and we'll catch you guys
On the flip side.
at the Guitar BQ.
And yes.
Yes.
And also that.
And also at the
Yes.
Guitar BQ.
And also and.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Big John's here, and good to see you there, Dale.
Yeah.
Palmer lurking around the
The
background.
lurking Palmer.
The lurking Palmer in the background. We know he's here. Hey, Big John, good to see you too, man.
Yeah, I think did John just have a birthday, maybe? Feel like I saw
Possibly.
that the other
If
day.
not, happy birthday.
Yeah. If not, have an awesome, happy life right now. There you go.
Right. Good times. Hey, Doug Santaniello pops in.
Oh,
at
there's
the last
Doug.
second,
Later,
too.
Doug.
Oh, look at this. Now everybody. Oh, Slacker Deluxe.
Ah, they're all okay. They're all in there.
They're all showing up last second. All right. Well, we're done.
Yeah.
All right.
we're
We'll
done.
catch you guys on the flip side. Go check out Texas Toast Guitars.